Hello, Kinga Szabo here from Beacon. The next subject I'm going to talk to you about is how safe Dubai for working individuals. Now, based on the UAE labor law, every employee must have a visa which is sponsored by the employer. This means the employer provides the visa free of charge to the employees. The employee cannot pay for his or her employment visa, even if the employer is requesting it, or even if the employer is claiming that it would be reimbursed later on. The employee is not supposed to pay for the employment visa. Not for the employment visa, not for the medical test, and not for the ID application. Actually, I just recently had a question from a gentleman who was actually scammed by a so-called recruitment agency, and they claimed that gentleman only has to pay for the visa in advance and then they would reimburse it later on. It was a huge scam, and this gentleman ended up paying $4,000, and we couldn't really get hold of the company who scammed him. Please don't fall for it. No UAE company is allowed to charge an employee for the visa cost. It is against the law. It's very specifically mentioned in the labor law that employees cannot be charged for the visa. The visa costs must be borne by the employers. This is my advice. Please be careful. Make sure that you know your legal rights before you jump into any kind of employment contract. Now, second thing what I want to address is, based on the UAE labor law, any mainland company, this doesn't refer to free zone companies, but any mainland company who employs people, they must be part of the wage protection system. Now, what is the wage protection system? It is a Ministry of Labor system which makes sure that the salary the employer is transferring to the employee is the same or matching what has been reported in the labor contract to the Ministry of Labor. As an employee, you cannot receive less than what is in your labor contract. So please pay attention. The labor law is very specific and very protective over the employees. Actually, it's protecting the employees more than the employers. So make sure that you know your rights as an employee, and then it's very safe to work in the UAE. I encourage everyone to come and work here, earn salary which is tax-free. Earning salary without income tax or any social security benefits is an amazing thing. Please consider the UAE as your next destination for work. I hope you liked my video. Please subscribe to the channel. We would really appreciate if you could become our subscriber. I will be sharing lots of interesting information about the UAE and Dubai, company setup, taxation, and so on. If you have any subject that you would want me to discuss, then please drop your comment below. This was Kinga Szabo from Beacon.